Every day you wake up is another chance to be great at something. At least that's how I look at it. And every February, I'm reminded of one of my greatest influences, J Dilla. You see the t-shirts saying J Dilla changed my life, but it's really true. Him and Chadwick Boseman are similar in the fact that they accomplished so much in so little time. Just another reminder for me not to waste time or take it for granted. I actually remember one of the first times I heard a Dilla beat. I'm old school, so I will always open the CD booklet and read the credits and see the writers and the producers. And I remember listening to Busta Rhymes' first album, and one of those tracks was produced by JD. That's when I first saw his name. I wasn't sure who that was, but I thought he was dope. Come to find out later that he actually produced more tracks under a different name on the same album. But fast forward to a time when I was older and I met another music aficionado. His name was Nairobi. I swear he had every song ever. We had a convo about J Dilla, and I didn't know that JD actually was the same person as J Dilla. He changed his name because of Jermaine Dupri, who also was going by JD. But Nairobi gave me, I swear, almost every song that Dilla ever produced. I listened to like most of it, and I was in awe of how he sampled one of my favorite Minnie Riperton songs. He actually would flip that song more than once. And Native Instruments even has a machine expansion called Conant Gardens, named after J Dilla's neighborhood. I thought it would be appropriate to use these sounds and maybe make a Dilla-esque type beat for this video, since we're honoring this influential producer. And it's wild that if you ask me who my top 5 producers are, I've never said Dilla. But he's probably maybe number 6 or 7, but he's definitely in my top 10. And when it comes to producers with the best drums, I think Dilla has some of the best drums for hip hop. As a producer, you listen to music a little bit differently than everybody else. Like if you ask me, I feel like I can see sounds and like I see them as colors actually. And I'm listening to the music and I'm like, are those real instruments or is that a sample? This sound is panned all the way to the left. And like what effect is that? You gotta break up the music so that you can piece it together. I don't just listen to music, I study it. And so when I listen to Dilla, a lot of times I'm like, yo, how's he doing this? Like, what is going on? Like, what is this? And what made him chop it this way? And like, how's he doing that? And I think that's why I got so excited to hear that Dan Charnas was dropping a book about Dilla. He wrote an amazing book called The Big Payback, and it's amazing, especially if you grew up on hip hop. So I can only imagine how this book about Dilla's life is going to be. Dilla died really young due to being ill, and he made donuts while he was sick. And I'm always amazed at how he did it. How did he find the strength to create a whole project like that? Because when I'm sick, I just want to lay in my bed and do nothing. So to me, it's just really inspiring to hear that story. As a creative, you only hope to get a chance to leave your footprint on this world. And recently, I saw a tweet that asked, what's a song that can make you cry? Now, I don't have any songs that make me cry, but the only song that makes me want to is actually my favorite Dilla beat. Once again, another Busta Rhymes song. This one is called Show Me What You Got. If you never heard it, you should definitely check it out. It's funny because the first time I listened to the album, I didn't like the song and would skip it. So the fact that it became my favorite Dilla beat is ironic. The track actually samples Stereolab's Come and Play in the Milky Night. The chords in the song are just so sad, but at the same time, they're so amazing. If you're a Dilla fan like myself, let me know in the comments, what's your favorite Dilla song? Or tell me how Dilla changed your life. If you're not familiar with J Dilla, definitely check out his discography if you haven't. He's probably produced a lot of tracks that you had no idea was by him. Or maybe you want to read the Dilla Time book. Maybe you'll find some inspiration as well. Peace.